All aboard as we take the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. Oh, wait. Hi everyone, it's Kelsey from You've Been Pop Cultured. My apologies as I'm excited to embark on this adventure that will take us from the quaint streets of Main Street, USA to the mystical haunts of New Orleans Square. Before we celebrate the beauty of the rivers of America, then remind ourselves that nothing can stop us now and blast off into the future of Tomorrowland, concluding with the Grand Canyon and Primeval World dioramas. Speaking of which, the Grand Canyon diorama is the largest one in the world, and the scenes in Primeval World are from The Rite of Spring by Igor Stravinsky in the 1940 Disney film Fantasia. While the Disneyland Railroad serves as a mode of transportation around the park, it is really a celebration of wanderlust. This is especially apparent as you're embraced by the landscapes of the rivers of America, where nature and the human spirit of adventure coalesce. While it may be a 1955 opening day attraction and nostalgia is knocking at the door, remember that the Grand Circle Tour extends beyond the realm of Walt Disney's love and admiration. So the next time you hop aboard the iconic Disneyland Railroad, be the storyteller of adventure that you are.
This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA. Thanks for riding the rails with us, folks. And remember to celebrate our locomotive, the Ursa Marsh, celebrating its day.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval World and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, this is New Orleans Square Station.
Gateway from automated guide necessarily. Over in Genesee, you're a Big Thunder Mountain, Winnie the Pooh, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and your closest stop, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Once again, please remain fully seated as the train comes to a full and complete stop inside the station.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. Past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully.
As you make your way to Toontown Depot, please remain forward to the train comes up once the big stop. Your game next 15 minutes, Winter Railroad, Dodger, Rabbit, Cartoon, Spin, the Battle Horn, Neon, Carousel, Double, the Flying Elephant, and much, much more. Once again, please remain fully seated till the train comes to a full, incomplete stop, and the your conductor steps onto the platform.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the...
As you make your way to Tomorrowland Station, please remain fully seated till the train comes to a full incomplete stop. Gateway for Autopia, Star Tours, Space Mountain, and Astro Orbiter, Buzz Lightyear Escalade, providing people hungry employees and the monorail. Once again, please remain fully seated till the train comes to a full incomplete stop. This is the station. It's your conductor steps onto the platform.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no toque fotografías con flash.
Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle tour of Disneyland. We hope
Are we remain fully seated as we come to a complete stop? Just take a look.